this
enough
at the
for
castle! Look at the castle! Oh,
Oh,
man!
Doubt, is that you? We're gonna have the final game going on now between Goldland and Classic Pro.
Sorry, just looking at the map one more time.
What?
It's fair! What is this map? Whose decision was it to put Continental in this tournament?
Oh boy. And it's not all about Continental. So in like best of 5 series, Continental was the number or the first map. But having Continental as the series decider is just something different. So we're gonna have Classic Pro as Malaysia in yellow, up on the north, Golden and in blue. I might not even discuss the maps until we don't have a confirmation that this is not gonna be an estimate restart. At least Classic Pro will have both of his boards. Yeah, it's indeed fair. Although Goldland has a really unlucky position for his own board, so right on the other side of the woodland, that's extremely far.
It does, but he also has a larger amount of land to himself, so...
Yeah, this is a great map for him, to be honest, because he's gonna have safe access to wood for quite time, and his eco won't be harassed by war galleys. Well, maybe his gold.
Someone's saying Salt Marsh is worse. I actually like Salt Marsh a lot. It's I'm a big fan of that map now, especially after the last game.
So, yeah, Golden's primary gold isn't that great, but it's kind of alrightish, I would say. Meanwhile, on the other side, Classic Pro's primary gold is kind of exposed. That's something I don't like. He has safe access to stone. I think the main issue for Classic Pro is going to be wood. So where could he get wood from? Most of his woodlands could be exposed to later War Galley fire, I would say.
Yeah, so Classic Pro is definitely not going to want to lose water. Golden End is just a better map because you do want the option, just in case you lose water, you want to be able to have a normal land economy without being harassed by villagers. Golden End luring in the board now. Hesitated a little bit on it. And he doesn't have Loom, but I think he should get away fine.
Yeah, it's just gonna be fine for him. Although, gonna be very close. Yeah, he's just gonna be fine if he hops into the TC instantly. Okay.
He's not fine.
But the gore... Well, at least he didn't lose a villager, that's something.
He's working on it, though.
He doesn't have the restart. Next level board loading skills over here, as we're gonna finally have Golden End finishing off that one nasty board.
Yeah, well, he had to get Loom because of that, and his economy's pretty messy. He's got all of his woodcutters on the same side. He had to get Loom, so he's one villager down for the time being, and he's only going up with the dock now, so this is not a good start at all for Golden End.
Yeah, his dock is kind of alright. Classic Pro is just docking or dropping his own. Yeah, Classic Pro is saying so laggy. And both of the players are actually placing docks on the outside water. I'm not exactly sure if they are aware. Okay, looks like they're aware that there is an island in the center, and this is just a central river. Curious to see if either player will go for the inside water and try to harass the other. That could work for Golden End, to be honest.
Risky. I mean, you don't know what that inside water's like. If there's fish in there, anything could happen on this continental map. So
yeah,
that's a risky choice.
That's absolutely true. So, but still, Golden End could potentially harass the base of Classic Pro quite well over here. Classic Pro is just on a so thin land portion over here. His eco could be exposed to some ship fire over here. Looks like no stolen boars. Everyone is gonna go fine with the boars in this match, as the fishing eco is gonna be set up very soon for both players. Just a side note worth mentioning, 73 gold is the trade between the two docks, in case any players would actually set to pop out some trade cogs.
Yeah, very useful there. Very useful info. Classic Pro scouting all of Golden End's map. Golden End has been staying home to lure a few deer. Hasn't yet found the island or found his opponent's base. There's going to be a little scout fight. I never like this if you're attacking at your opponent's home. I guess it might be good for idling a villager, but you're never going to win that one.
Yep, that's absolutely true. I think it was rather just to delay the push of the deer.
Yeah.
Which kind of definitely happened. I mean, look at that deer. Look at that deer.
The Continental Curse.
Oh boy. Finally, the deer will get Andy down, but Classic Pro definitely delayed. Golden End over there. Let's see. No villagers going forward so far. I would like to see if some 4 villagers for some land combat.
I'd like to too, but with this kind of map, it's pretty easy to wall. And
Yep, that's true.
Far rush distance too. And Golden End's going to go up to the next age sooner. He is playing as Italian, so that makes sense. Classic
But
Pro
yet
probably
again,
won't be too far behind.
yeah, because well, he's melee, so he'll click up with 2 more villagers most likely, and after that, he will reach feudal at the exact same time. So there won't be any difference between the players.
Anyone considering going for galleys in this situation, or just all fire galleys?
Well, I think fire galleys. So if you don't have larger numbers of galleys, it's gonna be really tough against fire galleys early on. So I feel like early fire galleys, and probably could transition, but I don't think that they'll do that before castle. So I feel like once you get a decent number of war galleys up, that's gonna work. But
So Classic Pro, it actually has.
Looks like-
Oh wait, never mind. I thought he was Actually, he's still getting a lot of food. This is weird.
it looks like this is gonna be a fast castle. I feel like this could be a fast
Did
castle.
he go up late enough for a fast castle with Malay? I guess we'll
Yeah,
see.
I was thinking about the same. So the idea of fast castle actually formed in my mind before he actually clicked up to feudal, but still, he could do this. I mean,
I don't think it's
although
gonna be
he-
too clean. I think he should have built one more villager at least,
yeah,
because he'll have to
not
build a
even
market
perfectly balanced.
blacksmith.
Also, he's gonna miss. So he's not gonna have enough wood for the 2 feudal age structures.
Not gonna be that bad though. Still, one more villager would have been better. It's so hard to optimize their build when you're not familiar with it.
Yeah, still, this is decent feudal age time for him as well. Even though Gold Knight is gonna be faster to feudal, which will mean that there's gonna be some fire galleys popping out for him. Already coming this way. Now, I'm not exactly sure if he... Okay, he knows about the fishing eco of Classic Pro over there. He's just sending those fire galleys directly to the fishing eco. Just 1 dock for Classic Pro, if I can see the right.
So hopefully Classic Pro isn't in no man's land. He's going to have enough gold for sure. Should have enough food because he has those fishing ships. And then just needs enough wood for 1 more building.
Yeah, so he's gonna go for a fast castle indeed. He's not... Okay, he's producing some fire galleys, but it will not be enough to keep Gold Knight back for very long.
No, it looks like Classic Pro's probably going to sacrifice water control. At best case, he's able to just keep his fishing ship safe.
Yeah, he can always come back to water after he clicked up to castle, to be honest. I mean, once he reaches castle, he's gonna drop a dock somewhere else. He could even try the central water if he's actually daring to risk it.
Golden and having a very good scout of Classic Pro's base, especially since he killed the scout of Classic Pro. I wonder if he suspects this fast castle build. I assume he does.
Yeah, he has to know. Especially if he finds that Classic Pro is still on 1 dock. If he finds that one, then it's kind of obvious. I mean, just look at the amount of resources invested by Golden and the Navy and compare it to the ones from Classic Pro. So Classic Pro chasing down the fishing ships. Well, it's Classic Pro's fishing ships being chased down by Golden and over there. He won't be able to save those fishing ships, I believe.
Classic Pro's economy is going to be so weak though, because he has to start seeding farms now. He'll need 4 farms just for villager production, and if he wants anything like economy upgrades or vodka arrow or crossbow, then he'll have to seed even more farms.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose these fishing ships. I'm not exactly sure if it was worth the investment, to be honest. I mean, obviously it happens very early on, but he lost these fishing ships so easily. Let's see. Scaleboarding armor early on from Golden End. What is he preparing?
He's going scouts. He's got 2 stable scouts.
Yeah, indeed. A little bit surprising that he's actually placing that home. So sometimes you rather see players sneaking up on their opponent with a stable, but
I think
it might be for
option,
defense.
I think the best option would have been just to wall the edge of the map, but this is a pretty good second option, going scouts. when your opponent is this far behind, I think scouts can definitely clean everything up.
Yeah, that's true, especially that considering that Classic Pro is going for archers, already going for a few spears as well, so if Classic Pro does this properly, then he should be able to deal some damage.
I think a lot of
these lumberjacks are kind of exposed.
I think a lot of this is the good scouting of Golden End. He's had a really good scout of Classic Pro's base and saw this coming.
Lots of lags in this matchup, unfortunately, which is surprising because in the first two matches there was basically none.
Alright, so these scouts are going to have bloodlines plus 1 armor. They could, sure, take out a few archers and a spearman. Crossbow and bodkin's going to come in now. It's not going to be enough regardless.
Yeah, he needs larger crossbowman numbers if he wants to fight these scouts.
And not even killing a single scout.
Yeah, those scouts will still live. And Classic Pro is not even walled to a little bit, so... yeah, it looks like he's gonna start walling on the left side just now, and right side as well, so he knows that the scouts are coming. Eventually, he's not even taking the engagement with those 2 crossbows. That's a little bit sloppy, I mean... now he's fighting, but it's kind of too late.
So Classic Pro needs to regroup for now, add a few more spearmen. If he could do that and push out, then maybe he could do some good damage. That's the hope. But eventually, Golden End is going to have to stop scout production and go up to the next stage.
Yep, that's true, but let's see, Golden End still requires a lot of food to work with, but yet again, he has 5 fishing ships as compared to the 0 of Classic Pro, so I think in the long run, Golden End will have a better eco. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Scouts, could those scouts get inside? Nope, they can't. They can't get inside, right?
Not anymore. Unless they go around. And
which could work. Oh boy. This can be a game changer over here. He needs to avoid the spear, but once those scouts get inside, oh, this could be a massacre.
Let's see. Some quick walls from Classic Pro will certainly mitigate a lot of this damage. There's the quick gate. It's still a hole there, though. And now the villagers are forced to fight. Oh, no.
This is horrible. It's not even about the villager picks. It could be about the idle time being forced, going down the lumberjacks, and this is exactly what Golden End needs to do. Might even pick off a few villagers. Beautiful. Beautiful value for those scouts, to be honest.
But at the same time, Classic Pro killing villagers on Golden End's lumber camp, going to kill 2 villagers.
That's some very smart moves there as well. It's going to be really messy. I'm pretty sure that Classic Pro will be able to clean this push-up from Golden End now. And it's really tough to call. Really tough to call who has the edge over here at this point. Just a way better military now for Classic Pro. I mean, look at this. Huge amount of